Good morning to everyone. This video walks you through memory and their types.
So, what is memory in computer? Memory refers to the physical devices used to store programs or data on a temporary or permanent basis for use in a computer or other digital electronic devices. Where a program is sequence of instructions. Here we see one of the essential part of computer is memory. In the above image, we can see the capacity of memory, or how it stores data or programs. Memories are of three types starting from internal processor memory. This memory is small in size and high in speed. It's memory inside the preprocessor. It has temporary use of structure and data. For example, registers. Built-in cache. Main memory are of two type: RAM amp, ROM. Now let's talk about random access memory. A RAM memory chip is an integrated circuit IC made of millions of transistors and capacitors. RAM is volatile or temporary memory. Programs and data can be written and erased from RAM as needed. This means that RAM does not retain its bit configuration when the power is turned off. This is a type of memory that serves as the main memory of a computer. It temporarily stores copies of information and files loaded from a computer hard drive that is required by a processor. RAM stores data randomly, and the processor accesses these data randomly from the RAM storage. Let us see the types of RAM: static RAM and dynamic RAM. Dynamic random access memory is a type of random access memory that stores each bit of data in a separate capacitor within an integrated circuit. Relatively slower and low-cost memory. Contents are constantly refreshed 1000 times per second. Access time 60 to 70 nanoseconds. RAM is designed into various types: extended data out DRAM, synchronized DRAM, RAMless DRAM, double data rate DRAM. And the second type of RAM is static random access memory. It is characterized by high speed and high cost. Use 6 transistors to store data. Access time 60 to 70 nanoseconds. Can accept one command and transfer one word of data per clock cycle. Memory. Second type of main memory is read-only memory. It is class of storage used in computers and other electronic devices. Data stored cannot be modified and it is non-volatile or permanent memory. In memory PCs, ROM is used to store the basic bootstrapping firmware for the main processor, as well as the various firmware needed to internally control self-contained devices such as graphics cards, hard disks, DVD drives, etc., or an independent storage device. It speeds up access to data and instructions stored in RAM are of different types. First is PROM, i.e., programmable ROM, which only write. Second is EPROM, erasable programmable ROM. Uses ultraviolet light to erase data. Third is EEPROM, electronically erasable programmable ROM. It can be erased using electronic impulses or high voltage. And the another type of memory is cache memory. IRT is introduced between CPU and the main memory. It has a high-speed storage mechanism. It can be either a reserved section of main memory or an independent storage device. It speeds up to access data and instructions stored in RAM. CPU clock speed. Level 2, L2, cache. Built external to CPU, in the motherboard. It works at the motherboard bus speed. Nowadays both L1 and L2 are integrated in the CPU to reduce access time and in the given image we see the use of L1 and L2 cache. The hardware that writes data to or reads data from a storage medium is called a storage device. A floppy disk drive is a storage device. The two primary storage technologies are magnetic and optical. As we can see in given types of secondary storage or external type of memory. Memory and their types. Thank you very much.